Hi, so I'm here with my friend from Canada. Do you want to do like a quick introduction before we get started?
I'm Justin, and obviously I'm from Canada.
Cool. So, what are some snacks and candy in Canada that the United States don't have?
Some of the more obvious ones that we have are ketchup chips and coffee crisp. But like also we have things called Rockets, which are I think
Rockets.
the Smarties in America. But then our Smarties are like they're similar to like M&Ms, like they're like chocolate coated or covered or chocolate filled with like the shell. So
Oh, wait, but you guys have M&Ms, right?
yes, we do have
Okay.
M&Ms.
Okay, well, which one do you guys like normally prefer?
Um, I think I think most people would prefer the Smarties, but the minier M&Ms. Do Americans need to pay for education?
Okay, it depends. We have like private schools, public schools, and like whatnot. So the majority of people go to a public school, so you don't have to pay for that. Education's free. But if you want to go to like a special school, like a more, I guess, more competitive one, especially for college, because like I feel like in our culture, like everyone's trying to work toward college, then you would attend a private school, which costs money, and of course, college um, is not free. So I know Tim Hortons is like a popular fast food restaurant. When I went to visit Canada, I did get to try that. So what are some things that you like to order there, or just popular things on the menu? And what other Canadian restaurants do you like?
Okay, so my favorite thing from Tim Hortons is the bacon farmer's wrap, but it's only on the breakfast menu, so after 4 p.m. you can't get it anymore. So like it before 4 p.m. it'd be that, and then after 4 p.m. I like getting the roast beef and onions. So like it's like roast beef and onions is just in the name. Do American schools require another language to be learned, like French or like Spanish?
Yes, but not like in elementary school or like middle school. That's usually a high school requirement. So each school kind of differs. I think the one language that every school will offer is Spanish, and some schools will offer like French, German, Japanese. What else? I've heard of Latin being offered, which is interesting to me. Oh, Chinese. Yeah. The language requirement, I believe it's 2 years. So, oh, and ASL is also one, American Sign Language. So after 2 years, you don't have to.
Ah, okay.
hmm
Interesting.
So, like, usually when people want to make fun of the United States, they start targeting healthcare or lack of free healthcare, okay? So, as someone who does have free healthcare, is it sufficient and like is the quality good and whatnot? Because like if it's free, then it's probably pretty hard to pay for quality for everyone, which is what I'm assuming. So please break that down.
Okay, so back then our healthcare was actually like pretty good, but like as of recently, the amount of like people trying to get into the medical field have been like so low that there's like wait times to like get like a simple treatment at like an emergency room. It will take hours to like just get treated. So like it's wait times are like really slow, and then the overall like healthcare is just not that good, except for it being free. But that's really it.
Okay. So do you think like having private and free healthcare would be better, like having both systems? I think that's what Europe does. Or would you like stick to your free healthcare?
I think I'd stick to the free healthcare, but they need to like put more of the tax money into our health system. How
Okay.
much would like an average house cost in America?
Okay, that's actually a pretty hard question because it depends on your state. So in California, it's it costs like a lot more. So you can get a maybe like a. I'm trying to like do a comparison. So for $1 million, or no, I think with the recent inflation, I'll go more like with $1.5 million, you could get like a pretty decent sized house. You know, maybe like 4, 5 bedrooms, or like 3 bathrooms, a nice backyard and whatnot in California. With $1.5 million in like Tennessee or something, like a state that isn't California, Texas, New York, that could probably get a much bigger house. So, yeah.
Okay, so holidays that Americans don't celebrate. I don't think we had. I think every holiday we celebrate, Americans also do. But for Thanksgiving, ours is like in October. Yeah, ours is like sooner than you guys, which is I don't know why, but it's like near Halloween because I'm pretty sure it's like a Catholic thing. So like
Wait, is it
because
before
Halloween
Halloween or after Halloween? Oh wait, actually
both
Halloween's on the 31st. Wait, I gotta use my
yeah
brain here. Okay.
before Halloween because I think it's like related to a Catholic thing because a lot of Canadians are Catholic.
hmm Do you guys have a family day?
Oh yeah, we have
Okay, yeah,
Family
that's
Day.
something we don't have. If you could describe that.
Oh, you guys. So Family Day is just like a day off for like everyone for people to celebrate a day with their families.
Okay.
What are like some national foods that Americans have?
I don't think we have national foods, but we have like traditional foods like for each occasion. Like Thanksgiving, obviously like turkey, ham, mashed potatoes. This one's less common, but like my family does it. It's clam chowder. Um, what else? Oh, for 4th of July, it's usually like barbecue stuff. So like I don't know, like ribs or steak, which you don't barbecue, but like steak is something. Okay, as French is a required language to learn in Canada, like at some point in your life. How fluent is the average Canadian in French? So like, is it do most people like just know the basics like greetings or how to order food, or is it like a pretty high level, like bilingual level?
Okay, so our French system is like really bad. We're forced to learn it in grade. I'm pretty sure it was no, grade 3, or it was grade 3 or 4. But like after that until like high school, you only need to take like 1 year. But like when you learn for in like elementary school for those 4 years of French, it's like just like basic learning. So like, because in Canada, the main reason we still have French is because of Quebec, but like
Mm-hmm.
they still want their independence. So like, because Canadians, most of us, we don't really care about the French, but like Quebec still wants like to keep, the French heritage because that's like how we were formed from like France and England.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say most Canadians, unless you're from Quebec, only know like the like very basics of like how to like greet someone, and then like, but like after that, they don't know anything
Mm-hmm.
about French. Is it true that all Americans are very patriotic?
Actually, not really. It kind of depends again on your area. So where I live, you won't see as many like American flags outside in the houses, but like it definitely still exists. Like even for an area that's less patriotic like mine's, you'll still see flags out, and I think it's a lot more rare in other countries to see that same spirit. I mean, personally, I have like more than 3 flags in my room, but that's just me. I'm like a pretty patriotic person. But in general, like I think a lot of people, especially the younger generation, they're starting to criticize the U.S. and the government. Are there regional differences, maybe in culture and whatnot? Like for instance, the West Coast and East Coast are very different.
In regional differences, a lot. There's like a lot more people. There's like a lot more immigrants who like immigrated into Canada. So like, cause we're like very open to immigration because we want people to like have somewhere to stay. So like maybe on the east side, there's probably I'm pretty sure that's where like a lot more of like I don't know people from like the other side of the world come to immigrate. But then on the west side is like more of like the actual Canadians who are like born here,
Okay.
and and then up north would be like our native people. How how long would you think it'd take to get like treatment in an emergency room?
Okay, so our healthcare system has like a like a ranking. Oh my gosh, my voice is dying. I don't remember like what the the actual words are, but like they have like urgent, super urgent, and whatnot. So if it's like super duper urgent, like critical condition, then you automatically get treated. You're in the emergency room and like you broke your wrist or something, that would be a lot less urgent. So they'll have you wait, and like they kind of prioritize those that are like about to die. So it could take up to I'd say 3 hours, maybe. Yeah, I'd say up to 3 hours, or it could be like 1 minute. What are like common issues that people have with the country or with the government?
Okay, so probably right now our most common issue would be the pricing and the housing prices. Is like they've been on the rise, and then like homelessness has become a very big problem now.
Do you
Cause
see like a
and
lot
then
of homeless people in your own city?
yeah, 'cause there's like you'd see like a homeless person after like every 5 minutes like downtown.
Okay.
So because like mainly people are hating our prime minister Justin Trudeau. They don't like how he runs things, but like the reason he's still in is because people think he's good looking, which I think is really stupid. But it's just what people how people vote. So
Okay. When's the next like round of elections then?
our next run of elections, I think, would be in 2 years, so 2028.
Oh, that's a while.
Yeah, because I think that's what it is at least.
Wait, did you
It's
say
like
in 2 years and then 2028?
4 years, 4 years. My bad. I can't math it because unless we didn't do our no we actually I don't remember if we had our elections yet. If we didn't have our elections yet, then it'd be this sometime this year. But if
Okay.
we already did, then it'd be in the next 4 years.
And thank you for the interview. That wraps up the Canada and America like cultural and sort of went into politics differences. Yeah. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Down because I got moolah.